What's up, Rev Gens? It's Nick here, talking a little bit about 100K. So I've got my branding on today. Check out Man Sales. We're going to get into that in a little bit. But I get a lot of people ask me the quickest way to 100K. I think really it should be more like 300K, but we're not going to go down that road just yet. We're going to talk about $100,000. That is about 8,000 bucks a month. What are the fastest ways you the viewers, can do all that stuff? So you got to generate some revenue. That's why we call you the Rev Gens. So let's talk about it. First way, number one way, easiest way in my opinion, fastest way, and if you need to develop some sales skills, this will teach you almost as fast as anything can, short of having a mentor or sales coach like myself. That would be selling home improvements. Everybody has seen the commercials on TV for Home Depot, for Power Home Remodeling. There's a million big companies out there that sell home improvements. They come out to your house, they give you a free estimate. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Bam, you're buying something. That guy is making a commission, or girl, whoever did it, they're making money. The reason I pick that as the number one fastest way to make $100,000 is twofold. Number one, the marketing is already done for you, period. The company has gathered the leads, scheduled the appointments. Your job is just to go out there and close them. And they normally will train you on how to do that. It's amazing. I've done it for years and years and years. That's where I learned to sell. It's one of the best things to do. And a lot of times it teaches you basics of sales, and you're in a market where there's always a competitor. So you learn how to beat not only other products, but other salespeople as well. It's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna put that one as number one. Learn how to sell some home improvements, whether that's windows, doors, siding, roofing, solar. The list is endless, but those would be the big categories. Normally, if you really wanna have some sales skills, you need to learn how to sell windows and doors, or fences and decks. That's a big combination. Patios, screen rooms, they all have their place, but I would start somewhere with that. Fences probably being the simplest product to learn. It's pretty simple, it's a fence. Windows a little more complex. Doors pretty simple like fences, and roofing very simple like fences, believe it or not. I would sell those. They're relatively high ticket items and you can make great money doing it. Next, door knocking. You're door knocking to sell a lot of those same previous items we just talked about. But instead of the company handling your marketing and setting your appointments and things like that, you're door knocking for them. So I normally recommend the second number dose, #2, I would recommend door knocking for alarm systems, pest control, solar. I've been seeing people sell water filters door to door. That's probably the second easiest way to learn how to sell, number one, and number two, hit that $100,000 mark. I know guys right now in the pest control space that are making 100 grand in a 3-month or 4-month summer, just going around selling pest control at whatever, 300 or 400 bucks a pop, however they do it. I don't have the ins and outs of their all company numbers, but the average commissions are anywhere from $150 to $350 per sale. And there are guys going out and selling 1,000 of them in a summer. If you guys want some more info, check out my man Sam Taggart. Shout out to him and the Golden Doors. Those guys could tell you how to go through and make the easiest 100 grand you've ever made just going door to door and knocking for pest control or alarms. That's the other big one I recommend. Next, number 3, my industry, big time. If you want to make the fastest 100 grand you need to sell insurance. That is the other industry I recommend, whether you're selling final expense, term insurance, property and casualty, Medicare like I sell. The products are endless. That's the other super fast way to make $100,000. It's a very simple industry, particularly with your final expense, Medicare supplement type area. It's very, very simple in that all the numbers are done. You buy this amount of leads, you go through the process. There's a number for everything in the insurance industry. And you figure out really quickly that the metrics that they have are accurate. So you can determine your fate really quickly. The big thing with insurance that the other ones don't really have is there is more of an investment and more money, more dollars that you have to spend to be successful in insurance. You need to buy leads. You need to put money into your business to grow your business, where when you sell home improvements, they already are putting the money there. They just make sure you close. If you can't close deals and sell, you won't have a job. Trust me. They'll say, hey, don't worry about that. We're not going to waste money on our leads that you can't sell. With door knocking, you don't have hardly any investment, and the company only has the investment into you up to your training, which case they then say the ball's in your court, go out and make the sales. So there's really not a ton of expenditure after the training and the support, other than the fulfillment of the sales, which they were happy to do, no matter what. Insurance requires you as the person, the body behind it, the actor, the action driver. You have to put money into your business. So that's the only reason I put that one as number 3. Biggest thing with insurance, particularly with what I'm in, with final expense and Medicare, you can have $100,000 renewal. So I only have to do that one time, and next year I have $100,000 coming to me. That's why insurance is perennially my favorite industry. If you want more sales tips, you want more information on those things, you can look up all the various people I just mentioned and talk about. I'll put some links below. Follow me, ask any questions. Link below if you have a better answer. If you know the fastest way to make $100,000, comment it below and let me know, and I'll do some research and I'll do a video if somebody has something better than the big 3: door knocking, home improvements, and of course, the insurance industry. You guys get out there and sell something.